Good evening, everybody. And today's topic is going to be Awaken the Giant Within. And since I've started a new skin journey, I've had so many countless up and downs. And I'm still every day, I try to wake the giant within myself every day, daily basis. So that this is my journey. And I'm hoping that my story and my sharing helps you to do the same and brings you to the, just to the success more closely. So I'd like to share my story first. This is me many, many years ago. So when was it? My youngest boy was 7 and I was 43 back then. And, life happens, right? And I didn't expect that, but I became a single mom with the 4 kids. And I didn't have any work backgrounds or whatsoever. But I was constantly thinking and worrying that I had to support 4 kids by myself. So I was constantly looking. So number one, I worked at a law firm and salary was under 3,000. So, I just couldn't believe lots of people with that kind of little salary and how do people make a living? And so I was looking for something else. And then I also worked at my mom's dry cleaning store as well. But my parents were working 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. So it was not for me at all. So for 20 years, I was a home mom raising kids. And I did, just tremendous laundry and cleaning, right? So I didn't want to spend the rest of my life doing that. So it was not for me either. And so my last only option was real estate because I could make, I could get a big commission when I do real estate. So, but I had to work in the evening, show homes, because people usually, come to see homes after they finish their work, and weekends for open houses. So I didn't have any time for my kids at all. So, and top of that, if I don't sell, zero money, right? No money to pay bills. So constantly I had to go through tremendous stress. So no work, no money, basically it was it. That was it. So I saw the average new skin income. So it was like incredible. So I just couldn't believe myself. And I heard that all those kind of average income is I can make those kind of income a passive residual. So I just couldn't believe it. What I was seeing. And, I was constantly looking for money and time freedom because I had that for all of my life because my husband was a very good businessman and I had money and time freedom for all of my life. So I wanted to go back as soon as possible. And so constantly I was looking for it. And well, I have to confess, last moment, my presentation all got messed up. So I had to do it all over again. So kind of order was kind of mixed. So I was going to show you this first. So my sponsor who introduced the Feminist product to me, he didn't talk about business at all. So he gave me a couple of books and I read those 2 books. And I just couldn't believe what I was reading, right? So it was just unbelievable. And I could see all those famous people were praising network marketing, the vision of network marketing. And so one day my sponsor called me up and do you want to go to a Utah company? And of course, why not, right? And then he didn't want to go with me and he just offered it. So I said yes. And so I went to the company by myself. So there was no innovative building back then. There was just a small building there, only one building there, like many years ago. So I went there by myself. I didn't know sponsor was supposed to go and kind of support whoever. So I just went all by myself. I stayed like one night and I could see, all those kind of business opportunity over there. So I met a lady, she was making Blue Diamond average income, which was $50,000 back then. And, I just made a decision. over there, right there. So no matter what I'm in, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to get money and time freedom no matter what. So it was a 2008, and I brought a few people to TEU, and all those people, except my sponsor, disappeared. They're not here anymore. They're not doing new skin anymore. And then 2012, I surpassed my income goal in early 2012. And I just, and 2015, I became a Millionaire Circle member, and it was just unbelievable. I just couldn't believe I could do this at all, like 0%. I was doing what I had to do daily basis, right? And finally, I could go back to my kids again, and I was catching up all those kind of lost time with my kids. And especially from January 2018 to March 2020, it was the most difficult time ever for me, because my father started getting sick early 2018, and my parents were living in Philadelphia, East Coast. I was just constantly, I went there and taking care of them, spent time with them. And then after my dad passed away, my mom came to California and started living with me, and then she started getting sick as well. So until the last moment for both of them, I could be there for them though. So, just finally, I just especially when I was spending time with my sick parents, I just felt that I was so blessed and thankful that I could just choose to do Nu Skin business all the way, not giving up. And my message today here is an average person like me, no job experiences or social skills or language barrier, and single mom with lots of responsibilities with 4 kids can do it. Anybody can do it. So all you need is a PhD degree. PhD degree means poor, hungry, determined. That's what it is. So just whatever you have, these, you can do it. No matter what, there's no excuses. So pandemic time just started like last year, right? As you guys know, financial situation and all of that is has been going down and down, right? So I just got kind of anxious and worried as well. So I wanted to read the book, right? So Jason Schenker is one of very, very famous future economists. And I read one of his books, in The Future After COVID, right? And then he kind of categorized, summarized all the trends. And number 1, on contact world. Number 2, social media. Number 3, online shopping. Number 4, platform business. Number 5, anti-aging and health. Number 6, gig economy. So I noticed that Nu Skin has everything. You guys are in the right time, in the right place. And so I was like, oh, I just kind of, got relieved a little bit. I'm in that just perfect business right now. And since even though pandemic times, lots of people are kind of struggling financially, Nu Skin company, just dramatically has been growing, especially US market. And so the world is in your hand. It's all up to you if you want to do it, and then you can make it happen no matter what. And so lots of people are kind of, just how can I be successful? How can I do it? And lots of people, including me, probably have lots of ups and downs, right? How can I overcome it? How can I, just overcome all the challenges, right? And success means, it's definition of success from the dictionary, the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. And so I don't know how many people are listening right now, but just everybody has a different goals, right? So whatever. So some people just want to make a couple $1,000s. That's fine, right? I didn't have a huge big goal, but my goal was not small either. So everybody has, own goal. So it doesn't matter how big or how small. Once you, achieve it, you accomplish your goals. So that is the definition of a success. Definitely action should be there, right? We have to take an action, right? To be successful, some kind of action, right? So, So I like to ask you, what do you do daily basis, right? So this, you have to be brutal. You have to be very, very honest about yourself as a third person. Take a video, what you do today or daily basis, right? And so do that. I recommend that. Just do it. And, just look at that. Those are cats, right? So person just, just passing by, and the person saw two cats sitting there looking at a fish, right? The cats love a fish. And then when he was coming back, he saw, two cats still sitting. And do you think the fish is still there or not, right? If the cats didn't eat the fish, still fish is still there, right? Do you want to be the cats on the left or on the right? It's incredible, delicious fish in front of you. Do you want to eat it or not, right? So to eat fish, you have to just go there, just grab it and start, just eating it, right? Action is very, very important. So how about me? Just ask yourself very, very honestly, well, when I just talk to new people, especially, they just come to me, okay, I want to be successful. I'm going to, just make it happen, right? I'm going to work hard, right? Okay, so I can find out if the person shows up or not, right? If the person shows up and if the person start taking action, no matter what, right? Then I can see the level of commitment there. But I just figured out lots of people, almost 100 people, especially new people, say that, oh, I want to make it happen, but they don't show up. So you have to be really honest about yourself. But some people don't even know what, their commitment level. So I think it would be really nice if I become rich. I'm going to try. Versus I'm that serious to take actions to change my life. I was the, second category. I was that serious. Whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen, right? So whatever I was told, I just did all the way. It doesn't matter, I understand or not, just do it, right? Because lots of successful people, you can be successful, you can change your life if you do this and that. I was the one, just no matter what, I was doing it. And so journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So don't be afraid, whatever you do today, right? Just one single step matters. Just one little success starts today. Just talk to one person, right? And next person. So this is, extremely important. And start with why. This is the most important fundamental concept. You have to have very, very strong why. So if you do not have a solid why, you are building a house on sand. I just realized that, right? So I kind of try to guide other people as well. I want so many people can enjoy, life I'm having as well. And so I really just ask them, and you have to have a strong why. You have to have your own purpose, why you get up, why you are able to get up today, even though raining outside, you're extremely tired, you had argument with your spouse, and you had a terrible teenagers. No matter what happened yesterday, you are able to get up and go out there and talk to people. Right? To do that, you have to have really, really strong why. But to do that, you have to search yourself. You have to go deep inside your heart and ask yourself. Sometimes, when I see people are crying because sometimes they don't want to kind of ruin their pride. They just, share their kind of incredible, look good kind of motivation or why. But actually, when they go deep inside, there's a horrible, kind of humbling reasons deep down there. You have to have that. You have to search for it, and you have to be honest about that, brutally honest about that. So you need to have a clear and vivid vision, and you got to practice it every day. You cannot miss even a day or a week. By doing it, you can achieve your dream really fast. And so there you go. There we go. Start with your why. So when you have a strong why, what and how just automatically come up, right? A lot of people come up with a lot of excuses. That means the person doesn't have a strong why. When you have a strong why, no matter what, I'm going to make it happen. No matter what, you can be able to get up and go, right? So people are asking how and what do I have to do? So when you have a strong why, just how comes up, what I have to do, just come to you, because constantly you are searching, right? So why is extremely important. I really want you to remember that. And you have to communicate with yourself every day. This is very, very important. It has to be every day. Lots of people, they kind of do not have any connection with themselves, what you want and what you are kind of, just looking for your future. You have to ask yourself, as I say, I'm repeating myself, you have to be brutally honest, and you have to talk to yourself like very, very good friends, best friend, okay? So you owe it to yourself to become everything you've ever dreamed of, okay? You owe it to yourself, okay? You deserve it, you're worth it, okay? Remember that. So this is my dream board. And, I just realized that this is my life goals. So when I was told to make it, I was just struggling. I didn't know how to do new skin well. My business was extremely slow. I didn't know how to do it, but I was just doing it because I wanted to make it happen desperately. So I was told to make it and I didn't believe it. I didn't even know why I had to do it. But when I said you have to humble yourself, you just listen to lots of people who achieved the first. If they say to a certain thing to do it to be successful, just do it. And then the reasons you're gonna know later. So write down your major goals, read every day. Every day is keyword. It's very important, okay? And so sometimes it's okay, even though you don't do every day, just things happen, but it's okay. Do it again. Get up and do it again. That's fine. And take your time looking at your dream board. It's very important. So you are disciplining your subconscious mind. Very important. And be careful what you say to yourself and other people. This is extremely important. And you're inputting information to yourself, to your subconscious mind. This is very important. And especially, just new people, they have to go through lots of rejections, right? And sometimes they are very afraid to pick up the, phones, right? And then they keep saying, oh my God, I feel so afraid. I still have lots of butterflies going on in my heart. I cannot pick up the phone. I cannot talk to people constantly. So from people, I've been hearing it like hundreds of times. So I kind of pointed at that. So the information you are putting in yourself is very important. You've been saying like that to me, to yourself and other people for hundreds of times. You have to start, saying that. You have to change the message saying to yourself and other people. You got to change that because your brain is listening to it. And so that's when affirmation kicks in, and then you have to change the affirmation. I can do this. And I love talking to people like that, right? So be careful what you say to yourself because your brain is listening to you, and your brain, just tries to memorize what you are talking to yourself. So dialogue with yourself is very important, and do not think of outcome. So daily action is the most important thing. Do not attach to the outcome. When you do that, your kind of energy, desperate energy just goes away, and then just kind of relaxing, and other person can feel the energy, right? So you have to be kind of relaxed and just love other people. So you have to kind of don't care about the outcome. So, by doing that way, the whole energy becomes very, natural and loving, and it goes flawlessly. So do not try to attach to the outcome. Is very important. Take action, believing your goals are already achieved. By doing it, your brain knows how to get there. that is the power of subconscious mind. This is very important. And you know what it is, right? The key for the ship, for a ship, right? So just at first, when you turn the key to just 1 degree, at first you don't know, but you just keep doing it over and over again. And time goes by like 1 hour, 2 hours, and 7, 8 hours. A ship is going to be totally different direction. So our life is like that. Our brain is like that. So whatever, dialogue with yourself and all the actions you take is very, very important. And the power of the brain, right? Imagining brain. And so just what is this? This is a lemon, right? So I want everybody close your eyes, just 15 seconds, and imagine just cutting a lemon and squeeze the juice out and put it inside your mouth. Did you do that? What happened? What happened? Everybody's feeling it, right? All the saliva start coming out. You can't even taste very sour of lemon juice, right? This is very important. So Awaken the Giant Within, Tony Robbins is very, very famous and known for fire walk. And so I had been, hearing about that. I was so afraid because I didn't want to walk on the fire. But there was a chance came last year, and then I had to go there. One of my very good friends invited me to go there, and then things were just happening like that very fast. So I went there, and 2000 Celsius, burning charcoal. And actually, Oprah Winfrey walked on the burning charcoal as well. And she said right after, if you can walk on the fire, what else could you do? That's what she said. And then you can find this video on YouTube as well. And this is me. I walk on the fire as well. I just couldn't believe myself. It was so, just very strange. It was incredible. I couldn't believe it. So my fire walk, so this is a real burning charcoal, and when the fire is dying down, the people come with fresh charcoal, more fresh charcoal, and then just put it there, and they put the fire on more, right? So I just couldn't believe what I was seeing in front of me, but I had to do it, right? But I had to shout out loud. It was cool moss. Cool moss, close. I had to close my eyes. I had to imagine I was stepping on cool moss, right? Lots of, just about 20,000 people did it without burning ourselves. It was incredible brain power. And so there was the person, he was a security guy for the event. He had been a security guy for a long time for Tony Robbins, and he was a homeless person, and he had to go through incredible, very sad family journey, and then he became a security guard for him and for his event, and just one by one, he learned how to get out of there, right? Brain power, he learned everything. He became a very famous entrepreneur. He became very rich, incredibly rich right now. So, if he did it, anybody can do it, all in here. And you see, when you drive, all of a sudden you see a telephone pole, right? It's just right over there. When you are looking at the telephone pole, oh my God, there's a telephone pole. 99% chance you're going to hit the telephone pole. So whenever you have to just overcome the challenge or whatever, when you're just looking at it, there's a 99 or more, just percent of chance you're going to just stuck there. So constantly you have to come up with the solutions, and then how can I get out of there? Right? Always, it's immediately, whenever you have some kind of challenges, just right away, just start writing down the solutions. And so I'm a firm believer. I write a lot. I have so many different notebooks. And whenever I have something, I just start writing down my questions and try to get solutions. right away. And my problem in kind of downtime doesn't last long like before. Oh my God, many years ago, I was like, when things were going difficult, even a month, 2 months, I just couldn't get up. I was just, just there, stuck, right? But not anymore because I've learned and I practiced it and I got better at it. So anybody can do it. So sabotage thoughts versus the solutions, okay? So just think, just look at the left part. Why my business is not moving forward, moving fast, or people don't buy products from me, right? And I'm afraid of talking to people. I've been hearing this all the time, even from myself, right? And I'm not confident enough. And it is very difficult to make money. She did it, but I don't think I can, right? We've been hearing so many times, and it's inside our heart, right? Somewhere, right? Hidden. And you have to change to the right side. So it was many years ago. I just couldn't, I didn't want to be there anymore. So I just, just took out a sheet of paper. I folded it in half. And so on the left, I just wrote down all of my negative thoughts on the left. So on the right, I tried to figure out all the solutions and different affirmations. And so I wrote down why my business not moving forward, right? It's not going anywhere. And how can I do this business better? What kind of action do I have to take, right? And then ask yourself to get solutions. And people don't buy products from me. People will buy lots of products from me. Just to talk to yourself, constantly just repeat yourself. When you start, just start doing affirmations, your brain is going to be crazy because your brain has been kind of stuck with negative thoughts. No, it's not that. People are not going to buy products from me. Your brain is going to resist so much, right? You don't have to listen to your brain. So just say out loud your affirmation over and over and over again. Even when you do it 5 or 10 times, you're going to feel the difference right away. Just try 10 minutes, 5 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes. It's okay. Just keep practicing daily basis. And I'm afraid of talking to people. I love talking to people. I have a great gift to give in my hands, right? And I'm not confident enough. I'm confident over and over again. And it is very difficult to make money. No, money is coming in easily and effortlessly every day. Every day. I learned this affirmation from someone else, and his name is Bob Proctor. He taught these kind of affirmation, and I learned it from me, and the money is coming in easily, effortlessly every day, right? And she did it, but I don't think I can. He did it, she did it. Why not me? Constantly just talk to yourself, why not me, right? These are incredible affirmations, and these kind of concept and method changed my life. And just 99% of people are going this way, right? Just average way, right? We are here on the left, right? People do not know what we are experiencing, what we have here doing this business, what kind of life are you going to have in the future. People do not have any idea, right? So lots of average people are going to reject us. You got to know that, right? We have to, expect that, right? And so you need to make a commitment, right? I'm going to do it. No matter what, I'm going to make it to happen, right? That has to be one of your very important affirmation daily basis, right? Never give up. Never, ever give up, right? And this is the poem I really love, and I just try to read it as often as possible, right? Whenever I have to go through some kind of challenges. So God calls me to the edge of the cliff. I'm a Christian, myself. And so he calls me to come near the cliff, and I approached a little bit. He told me to come closer to the edge. So I went closer. Then he barely put his feet on the cliff and pushed me down the cliff. Of course, I fell off, crying, shouting, blaming him, right? We do it all the time. I do that all the time. I used to do that all the time. Only then I knew I was a fly and found I had hidden wings all along. I didn't know that, right? You guys have wings, you guys can fly, right? So awake the giant within yourself, giant lion within yourself, dream big, work hard, make it happen. You're going to get there for sure.